Welcome to the 41st Ryder Cup. Pleased to be joined by Rory McIlroy, Ryder Cup Europe. Rory, congratulations on your 2 wins, in essence, on Sunday, the Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup. Maybe you could tell us, is it easy to carry momentum from a stroke play event like that over to a match play such as the Ryder Cup?
I think personally for me, I think it's just all about I'm confident in my game. I'm confident coming in here, and I feel like I'm obviously playing pretty well. So I don't know how much bearing it'll have on the team as a whole. Obviously, I'm very excited to get going again and play, but just happy with where my game is, and it was a nice little prep battling with Ryan. On Sunday there, and I was actually very glad to see that he got the pick, because the way he played down the stretch, he really deserved that. I'm glad he's here this week. So, look, I'm excited to be here. 4th Ryder Cup for myself. Never experienced a loss before, and obviously that's the goal this week again, is to take that cup home.
Maybe you could talk about your relationship with your captain, and is there any difference for you playing for a captain from Northern Ireland as opposed to Jose Maria, or is that different for you?
I've been very fortunate. I think everyone in Europe has been very fortunate to play under some great captains, but especially the last 2, Paul McGinley and Glenn Eagles, I felt was the best captain that I'd ever played under, and I had a very special relationship with Paul, and again with Darren. I've known Darren. I met Darren for the first time on my 10th birthday at Portrush, on the practice range at Royal Portrush Golf Club, and we've known each other obviously ever since, and I was part of his foundation to try and nurture the talent in Ireland, and try to help them come through. So my relationship goes back a long way with Darren, and it's very special for me this week. I think it's special for both of us that he is now a Ryder Cup captain, and I'm a player under him, and I've always wanted to win for the captain, but probably even more so this year, just because of Darren and the relationship that we have.
Neat. Okay, let's hit the floor here with some questions. Please raise your hands. Let's go with microphone number 1, please. Straight ahead.
Oh, hi there, Rory. When you get on that first tee, I'm looking at special Ryder Cup moments. When you get on that first tee, can you give us a picture of the adrenaline, of the buzz, of just how frenetic and how pumped up players like you are?
Yeah, look, it's an experience that we don't get any other time of the golfing year. We sort of wait once every 2 years for a moment like that, where you get on the first tee, and it's going to be a little bit different than last time. It's going to be a sea of red out there, and we're obviously the away team, the underdogs, so it'll be a little bit of a different vibe for us, but at the same time it's a great rush. It's for me, being over that first tee shot on Friday morning, everything that goes on around you, everything when you're over that ball becomes so quiet, and you can hear a pin drop, and from then you just have to clear your mind and focus on what you're here to do, which is to play golf and hopefully play great golf to help your team win.
Straight back on the left, number 4, please.
Rory, you won that on Sunday in spectacular fashion, holding a birdie. I just wondered how important the Irish Open win was to your season, your confidence, and particularly the way you did it with the 2 great wood shots at 16 and 18.
Liam, to be honest, I said this after my win on Sunday, that when I've been able to get myself in those positions, I've been able to produce my best golf when I've needed it the most. Going back to the Irish Open and the 2 fairway wood shots on Sunday, I had a great battle with Russell Knox there. The way I played in Boston when I had a chance to win, and obviously the way I played on Sunday. So I think this, if anything, the struggle for me this year has just been trying to get myself in those positions to let my game sort of flourish and do what it needed to do. So I don't really have that problem this week. You're in that position from the first tee, so hopefully I can continue to play the way I've been playing and produce quality shots under pressure like you need to in a Ryder Cup, and as I said, I mean, that's all I'm focused on this week, is just trying to play the best possible golf that I can and win the most points, and ultimately that'll help the team do what we want to achieve.
Let's go 3, then 1, and we'll get some in the front here.
Rory, let's go back to the 10th birthday. Do you remember Darren saying anything to you in particular, and what did you get for your birthday, or was that?
That was my birthday present, to play at Royal Portrush. We actually played the Valley course next to it. My dad took me up there for my birthday, and remember I got a new wedge. I got a new like, at a time it was like the Cleveland Rusty wedge. That was the big thing, and I remember that's what I got. So I was chipping around the chipping green, and that's where Darren was, and he was with a good amateur player from back then, Paddy Gribben. And I mean, I was just in awe. I mean, my 10th birthday, it wasn't getting any better anyway, and then all of a sudden I meet Darren Clarke, and he just won the match play earlier that year against Tiger, and or was it? Yeah, no, maybe it was. Yeah, it was something like that. Anyway, he'd been on a great run and was like top 10 player in the world. And first time to meet him, it was a great birthday for me. And I remember him saying to me, I was chipping around the practice green, and he was doing the same thing. And he just said to me, if you practice, 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 and that's always been his motto. I mean, I think that's one of the things that has been underestimated about Darren throughout the years, is how much of a practicer he was and how much hard work he did put into it. So. That day has always stuck with me, and even this week, all those memories come sort of rushing back of the times that we've spent together, from Portrush down to Portmarnock, where he held his foundation weekend every year, and here we are, in the biggest stage of the game, and I'm able to play under him as a Ryder Cup captain, and I'm very much looking forward to that.